Get started here, and on the hill here today, Herman Marquez. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Ready to go? Ian Happ up to hit. That one clips the outside corner, and we are underway. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Estrada over to first, and an easy out to start the game. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. And that one pulled foul. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 1 out, bases empty.
Ball, that's inside.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Michael Bush will hit next. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Suzuki off of first with 2 away.
Come on, Rockies.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ripped on the ground to second, on to first. That's the 3rd out. Cubs leave 1. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Back after this on the show. Back here in Denver, towing the slab in today's game, Shota Imanaga.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. That one outside, and that is ball 1. Fouled off left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Now fly ball to right center. Tucker. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. And singing against the southpaw on the mound, the Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Ezekiel Tovar in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Center field. And that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, so up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
Let's go, Rockies.
Marquez back to work. Marquez, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. That's down and in.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit them much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Fastball for a strike.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Pete Crow Armstrong stands in now and watches strike one. A little bit low. And now it's even 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
One down, base is empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And out of here. He nails one out to right. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And up next for Chicago, Gage Workman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Oh, that's low.
Still only one out here in the inning. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. And the count now even up.
2-2 the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Pitch was in and off the plate. It's so hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. In the dirt. Next pitch is outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at second here, one gone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And Ian swings through it.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Man at second. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Michael Toglia.
First baseman, Michael.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one fouled off. And that's outside. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high-forcing fastball, it's become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And first offering is fouled off. Shota, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, 0-2 now. And that's in the dirt.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Now here's Nolan Jones. And that one fouled off. And
One
that
ball,
skips into
two
there.
strikes.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Two outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Other than ripping one into the
Say
gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. And that's way high. And that's ball 1.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
The next pitch misses, and the count now 2-0. Runner at second, nobody out. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Man at second. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's hard hit on the line. Doyle makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
That clips the corner. And that is downstairs. 1-1. Tucker stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And that's too high.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one misses. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Beats the throw, and the run scores. Runner on at first with one gone. And here comes Dansby Swanson. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball out towards left center. Doyle sizing this one up. And there are two down.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Two outs. Fastball for a strike.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one well upstairs. And it's 1-2. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. The throw to first. And that'll do it. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada.
And first offering is fouled off.
All right, Rockies, you got it.
And ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brujan has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Sean
So digging in,
Bouchard.
Sean Bouchard. That is upstairs for ball one. On the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
1 out, runner at second. Stallings, the next to hit. First pitch misses. another ball. And that's downstairs. And it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
He was late there. Strike one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
3-2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals.
Workman, good feed. That's one. On to Bush. It's a double play. So one hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Let's go, Rockies! Let's go, Rockies!
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And now Gage Workman doubled his first time. Fastball is outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next offering is in for a strike. And misses inside. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Amaya batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Alexander, the lefty, warming up as well. On the ground, could be two. To second, there's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. There's a strike.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Just missed. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
1 gone, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Tolia. That one outside. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Check swing, went around, and it's a ball and a strike. And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Pat ranging back on it. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
And first offering is fouled off. Tovar off of first with 2 away. Next offering is downstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. So 1 left for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back,
the Rockies.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th.
Number
Scott
52.
Alexander.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ian Happ
Leading
digs
off
in
the
now.
Cubs,
The Happ
left fielder,
Daddy.
Ian Happ.
There's a strike. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Ball 2.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Now the number 2 hitter, Vidal Brujan. Ball 1, no strikes. Alexander, a 6'2 southpaw, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Nobody out, runner at first. That's off the mark. Ball 2. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. Towards first, boots it. Still able to fire over. The throw comes in too late, and they can't get the out.
The designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that drops in for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. One run across, rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch. To the right side. Takes it himself. One away here in the 5th.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. He's already homered in this game.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And first offering is fouled off. The other way. And that's a fair ball. In to score is the runner from third. It's 6-0.
puts a run on the board and picks
Now
up an
batting,
RBI. He
second
really
baseman,
shot that one
Nico
down the
Hoerner.
right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Scott Alexander is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher in the game for the
Rockies.
Rockies, Tanner Gordon.
Number 29.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So here's Hoerner now. In the air, left side. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there.
Now
He saved
batting,
extra
the
bases for
center
sure.
fielder,
If the
Pete
pitcher's his friend,
Armstrong.
he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. Shota back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. And there's a ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hat under this one. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Tyro Estrada to the plate.
Estrada.
Flied to right his first time. And that misses. And it's 1-0. The Cubbies up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. That catches the outside corner. 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
2-2 to count.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Next to hit for the Rockies, Sean Bouchard. Doubled in his first AB.
Bouchard.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Here's your 1. Ball 1 there.
Well, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that's in for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Rockies are down quietly. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at Coors Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here is Gage Workman. Right through there for a strike. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Justin Lawrence appears to be getting loose. Gilbreth also getting ready. Hit in the air, center field. Doyle under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher Miguel Amaya.
Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. 0 for 2 in this one. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's
That's
outside.
the ball.
Misses
Oh, that's off the plate.
inside.
Ball 2.
And a count 2-1. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Bouchard makes the play, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder Ian Happ.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati, grew up in Pittsburgh. Foul ball. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Estrada sends it to first, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Stallings.
That one fouled hard the other way. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things.
Center fielder.
And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Nope, that's a ball.
Doyle up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Get it going, Rockies.
Missing
Nope.
inside.
That's inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate
Up
that
next
one,
for
but
the
he sure hit it hard enough to get
Third
through the
baseman,
infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to
McMahon.
react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
McMahon in the box again. Takes a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Breaking ball gets the corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike,
Now
and that
batting,
just goes to show
shortstop,
you how defensive
Ezekiel
hitters can become when they're up against an
Tovar.
0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Tovar stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The shortstop
that's out.
takes the ball. That
That's
one
ball
misses, and it's 3-0. So now 2
Nope.
on
Ball 4.
and 2 outs.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk,
Now
and
batting,
guy at
first
the plate was
baseman,
not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Tolia.
So 2 on with 2 away. Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Tolia. That one misses.
outside.
That's 5 straight. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and loosening in the pen. Thielbar getting cranked up as well. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Let's go, Colorado.
On the ground,
That
right
ball's
side. And that's just foul. In there. And so now 1 and
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye
Ball
right
2.
there. Doyle over at second. Tovar at first. 2 out of the inning. And it remains 2 and 2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 2 left for Colorado. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05
Oh, that's
game.
off
I'd
the
be
plate.
finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse
Whoa, that pitch is
pressuring
out.
me to cut your hair before a game.
Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Curve in the dirt. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large.
Up next for the Cubs.
So
the
now here's the
designated
DH.
hitter,
Seiya Suzuki.
Here we go, Colorado.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was
0-1.
expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Laced to right center, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all
Now
over that
batting,
one.
first
Really good
baseman,
swing right there. He got a
Michael
pitch that he
Busch.
knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Yeah, the batter now, Michael Busch. Ball
Ball
1
1.
low.
All right, Rockies.
Right through there for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. A gigantic blast. It's 8-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Swanson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Upstairs. The shortstop
that's
takes the
upstairs.
ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And it's strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of
Now
pitches
batting,
to even
second
that
baseman,
count
Nico
up at 2
Horner.
balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Horner in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Now 1 out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
54.
Ryan Brazier.
And you know, bullpen
Brazier.
guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads
Leading
because
off for the
it just doesn't
Rockies,
have the same
designated
intensity as a
hitter,
tight game. So we'll see how sharp he
Bryant.
is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Bryant in the box now. No balls and a strike.
All right, Rockies.
That's a ball.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Nolan Jones.
At the plate, Nolan Jones.
Let's go, Rockies! Yeah!
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball.
The Cubs up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. On the outside corner, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada digging in for the Rockies. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. 2 down, nobody on.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
That one pushed foul.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
The 2-1. That one missed. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. We're at the top of the 8th. And now Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Gordon back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Fastball is outside. Right through there for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting,
Gage
number
Workman,
25.
the next Cub to hit. That's in there. 0-1.
All ones the count.
And that chops in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Up and in, and the count is 1-2. And that's
2 balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there. And that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Amaya stands in now and watches strike one.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Next offering is outside. He swings and fouls one off.
Come on, Rockies.
2-2 the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I got 3-2.
Crow Armstrong, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Strike him out.
And ball
That's
four,
ball
2
4,
aboard.
paper base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tanner Gordon departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching
Lucas
for the
Gilbreth
Rockies.
comes on now.
Well, they need
Number
someone to stop the
58.
bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 on with 1 out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 in this one. First
Ball,
pitch, and he
inside.
just misses. Oh, look at the stop. Off balance feed. There's
That's out.
one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now it's Vidal Brujan. 1 for 2. First
Ball,
pitch
that's out.
misses. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a foul ball. And that is out of play.
Looking good, Rockies.
Next offering upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Seiya Suzuki waiting for a turn at the plate. It's softly on the ground left side. Tosses to first. Third out. A strong showing from the Colorado bullpen. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard.
Right fielder, Sean Bouchard.
Brazier in his 8th season, 37 years young. And he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2007. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting,
Jacob Stallings
catcher,
now.
Jacob
A strikeout and a walk.
Stallings.
There's the strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Oh, 1 down. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Renton Doyle.
Now here is Brenton Doyle. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
No strike.
Again, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Pitch misses, ball 3. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Back to first, but not in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Happ heads towards it. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Rockies strand 1, still 8-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Cubs,
All set
the
to start the
designated
9th in
hitter,
this one.
Seiya
Now it's the
Suzuki.
DH, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing low. Foul ball there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, First baseman.
And now it's going to be
Bush.
Michael Bush. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The Cubbies up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Just
That's
off the outside edge, and that's ball one.
1-1.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And that's a base hit. And now two aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Now
He got that front foot
second
down,
baseman,
and pitch
Nico
recognition
Warner.
was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Out there to center, Doyle on his way in. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's two down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it
Now
into
batting,
his
the
highest
center fielder,
gear and
Pete
go a long way to
Armstrong.
track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So first and second with two outs. Now a chance for Pete Crow Armstrong. That
Ball
is
one.
upstairs for ball one. Bush, the lead runner, out at second. Swanson on at first with two down. And that's
Ball, that's
off
inside.
the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Two on, two outs. Lined into right. He's got it, and that is that. Cubs strand a couple as it remains an 8-0 game. Back here in Denver,
Leading
bottom
off for the
nine,
Rockies,
and now here
the
is
shortstop,
Ezekiel Tovar.
Tovar.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the
Now
zone
batting,
right there. They look
first
really
baseman,
good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Tolia.
And now the first baseman, Michael Tolia. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Ball one, no strikes. And that's in for a strike. Bases empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9.
Ball, that's down.
Got him looking for the K. Rockies down to their final out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here is Chris Bryant. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And that's fouled off. Brazier is just one strike away. And ball one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two balls, two strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs. Misses inside. And now 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Upstairs, and that is ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So, man aboard. Next to hit, Nolan Jones. Swinging a foul out of play. Now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's outside. Going to count 1-2. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cubs use two pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense